Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tank and Trucker here. Well, I been running my T-57 Heavy quite a bit recently whenever I get time to play, because I've been trying to get that mark of excellence on this little bugger. And I finally did it on this match. It took almost 5,000 damage to finally get it with like only 0.5% needed percent-wise to finally get it. But I think what it is a lot of people like playing this thing, and especially since it's got the new HD model, it seems like it does bounce a lot of shells that normally probably would have penned it with the old model before they updated it. And you will see this in the match where I get hit a couple times by an E100 and it just bounces right off. I think he might have been using standard rounds, just AP. If he used heat, he probably would have penned me, but because I didn't hear the sizzling, but also there was a lot going on, a lot of damage. I did a lot of damage in this match, which I was pretty happy about. I had like 19 shots, 18 hits, and pen 16. We ended up losing this match though, which was kind of a real bummer. It's always nice when you get a nice big damage pool of like 5,000 or more, and you actually go on to win the match, but we got capped out. So anyways, we'll start the match, and I will skip through the timer here so we can get going. And, oh, this thing, look at that, cruising. We're doing 50 miles an hour here. Alright, well, I'll slow her down right about here to normal speed, and then, actually I'm going to keep it out on this view for a little bit. Kind of see where the E100, when he hits me. But, I saw that T-30 shoot, so I thought I'm going to scoop in there and take him out, and I started moving forward, and he must have been over on that wall over there. There's E100, so... Put all 4 shells into him. And you'll notice I've got heat, my premium shells loaded. Reason that I was doing this, one, was because I needed to do as much damage as I could and make sure that the shells penetrated so that I could get the mark of excellence finally. Because it's always a bummer when you have a match and you're hitting stuff and you're not penning it, and you're working towards your mark of excellence, and then you're not doing the damage, but you're hitting the stuff, it's not penning, and it's just frustrating. And so that's why I was shooting premium. The first 12 shells, just straight premium. See, yeah, he was shooting AP. So that's probably why the E100, the penetration on that gun, and he's got the big gun because average damage says 750. So, yeah, they still need to up the penetration on that thing so much more. I knew I was going to take that hit from the T-30, but I figured it was a fair trade to get rid of him. Seeing now, that's the second round the E100 bounced off me. They need to buff that gun on that E100. It still needs it. I mean, they did a buff on it. They bumped it to like, I think it's 235, and that's just not enough penetration. I mean, you're in one of the best armored tanks in the game. 155 millimeter gun on that thing, and you bounce everything unless you shoot heat. So I got one premium shell loaded left, and I don't think I was really paying attention to that. He bounces off me again here. No, he didn't. But here, a little T-54 Mod 1 actually pens me here a couple times. Tier 8 pens me. He's shooting gold, but the penetration on that Mod 1 sucks butt, so... You know, you gotta shoot gold in that thing to actually penetrate anyways. I think standard round on that's like 183. He'd have never penned me. I mean, when a E100's hit me with 235 round, or penetrating rounds, and he's not penetrating, you know. I mean, I'll give the guy credit. You know, he was shooting AP and trying to not shoot premium rounds. There's a lot of people that won't shoot. They just will not shoot premium rounds, but I will. Oops, I forgot to get this thing turned on. So you can see it's pretty even right now, but not for long here. They pushed the field pretty hard. They had a lot of stuff go field. Even one of their 50B went field. E4 went field. I think if they would have went city, I think we would have actually won the match. But we both have one on cap, so I was thinking I'm going to help. I'm going to get on cap. Maybe we can out cap them because we're ahead by just a little bit. But I figured once I get on, and then I just noticed they have 2 on cap now also. So now it's a matter of if we can get a reset, and the closest we have is an IS-7 and IS-4. That's kind of bummed. We both shot that TD as it came around the corner. And now I'm loading. Obviously the WZ-132 didn't know that. I didn't want him to know that, so I kind of snuck back here. There's no way in God's green earth, even if I wanted to get back, there's no way I'd have made it back in time to reset cap. Here. And here, watch this. I'm hitting this 50B in the side. Boom. Bounce. Both rounds I hit him. That one missed, but both rounds I hit him with in the side there, and they bounce. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. But I did 4,821 damage. Bounced 2,790. But as you could see, those even the 50B was slinging gold, and he actually bounced one. But the T-54 Mod 1, he penned that one, bounced. Actually, he bounced 2 of them. I thought he penned 2 and bounced one, but he only penetrated once, and that was with gold rounds. But you can see the armor on this 57 Heavy is just phenomenal now. This is a lot better than it was. And I ended up getting my first mark of excellence on this, and then it seemed like it took forever with this tank, but I think a lot of people play it, and that's why it took me so much longer to get it. My stats in this thing actually aren't the best. I only have like a 47 or 40, I can't get to it, 47 or 48% win rate in it, but it seems like when I first got it, like the first 50 or 75 matches, it seemed like I was consistently just losing round after round after round. I couldn't get on a team that could win. And a lot of people, I look more at their win rate. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to their win rate because you got 15 or 14 other people on your team, and if you get one crap team after another, and everybody's been there where you've lost 10, 12, 15. I was talking to one guy one night. He's like, "Oh man, I lost 25 in a row." I'm like, "Dude, you're kidding me, right? You can't be serious." He's like, "Dude, he sent me a copy of his the little thing showing how many matches he had and won, lost, and whatnot." Sure enough, 25 matches, 25 losses. I'm like, "God damn, I would have quit for the night when I was way ahead." His win rate was fantastic, but he just couldn't get on a team that could, win. And one person can't make up for 14 other screw-ups if they don't know what they're doing. But, yeah, so the first several, I'm going to say it was probably closer to 100 matches, it seemed like I just couldn't get on a team that was worth a crap, and I kept losing, so my win rate was just in the toilet. And now, I've got, gosh, I think I've got like 400 matches or 500 matches in the thing. Maybe not quite that many. I think it's more like 400, maybe, 350, 400. But trying to get it out of that deficit, that negative is just killing me. It's taking forever. And I've got a couple tanks like that. My Yagzilla. My win rate in the thing is phenomenal. My win rate in this thing is just awesome. you know, I play it really well. I play that really well. But every time I play it, I get on a crap team, and I just end up getting my ass handed to me because it ends up being down to me against 6 other people, and then they just wipe you out. And you know, it just happens way too often. But yeah, so there's a couple tanks I have that I don't play a whole lot because I don't want to say I'm embarrassed, but you know, they look at your win rate and they're like, "Oh, you suck. You're a noob. You got a win rate of 45% in that thing, and you know, 300 matches." And it's like, look at my win rate. My win rate's 4,000 in the thing, but I've got a crappy win rate because I keep getting shit team after shit team. So a lot of times you got to take somebody's win rate with a grain of salt. Look at their win rate because they actually might be a fantastic, just an awesome player, but you can't help what matchmaker hands you as a team. And if you keep getting 10 and 15% chances of winning matches, it's not going to happen for you. But anyways, I got my mark of excellence on this match. I was pretty happy I finally got that little bugger. I don't think I'm going to go for 2 marks on this thing anytime soon because it's just it'll take for friggin' ever. It took forever to get the first mark, let alone the second one's a lot harder. So, but anyways, if you liked the video, please press the like button. If you didn't like it, press it anyways because I'm a hell of a cool dude. Dude. Most people are probably watching this going, what the hell is a dude? Alright, I'm a cool guy. That's better. We'll go with that. Anyways, you guys be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.